that pretty much has gone in the sort of the area where I wanted it to go. Now, I use this method every time I play golf out on the golf course, and I know it can seriously help you lower your scores because it's something that I learned on the European Tour and it's helped me lower my scores. Let's get into it. Most of us, and get in those comments, do you have a watch, a laser? You might have a phone and GPS app. You also might just have a paper course guide from a golf course. So how can you use all of these to help you play better golf? Let's just talk through the shot I just hit. So you can see on the side of the screen here, it's got a little bit of left to right on it. So before I even hit that shot, if you sort of spin around with me here, and I want to sort of explain what we're seeing down on the fairway. You can see a tree on the left, you can also see a tree on the right, and then a bunker on the left. What I would do is, using the same method, whether I was using my phone, whether I was using my laser, my watch, or the paper course guide, is I would find out how far each and every one of these obstacles are. Because, let me tell you why, you start to build up a picture of what's in play for you and what's out of play. So for example, that bunker on the left, 260 yards away, I know that's out of play. I can aim at that with the wind off the left, and if it moves back, I'm in the fairway. If it doesn't catch the wind and doesn't move back, I know I'm never going to go in the bunker. Equally, I know the tree is only 200 yards away. You start to build up a picture of where the trouble is. I don't want you to just do this, and I am super guilty of this. You know, when you play a golf course and it's your home course, or it's one of the golf courses that you play a lot. For example, this is the 18th. Always driver here, don't even think about where the trouble is, whack, hit. No longer, because that is affecting your scores. You're building up a picture, get into a routine where you're finding out how far that trouble is, you're assessing where the wind is, and then you're hitting your shot away. I can tell you this, you're going to make more informative decisions from the tee. Let's head down the fairway and talk about how we're going to do it into the green. Just about to get to the shot to into the green with the iron. Now, I probably shouldn't say this, but when I was caddying on a European Tour, you stand on the range and see all these players warming up and you think, wow, you're looking brilliant today. And then you go on the golf course, and how it started was the first 2 rounds you play with the same group. And some of the players would just make stupid decisions. What I mean by that is, like, one day they'd blast driver right where loads of trouble was and not take into account the factor that we just did, then the next day get caught out with it. And this is crucial because we're never going to be like Roy McIlroy, are we? Well, I'm certainly not, that's why I'm on YouTube helping you out. But we can be the best golfer we can be by getting our tactics right. Getting ourselves in a situation when we're not playing our best, but we're still going to get a result. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to make an absolutely brilliant one here. Pep Guardiola. City didn't play great at the weekend, still got the job done. Sorry if you're not a City fan, but I think that's the best way of explaining it. So like you did from the tee there, you took into account where all the trouble is. Now you then played your shot. You didn't just blast it and hit and hope, and you'll be surprised how many very good players on tour did that. But the players that do the best, and doesn't necessarily mean you're the longest, they had the best tactics. So let's take this shot here. We're now onto our iron shot, and again, we would maybe use our laser, our watch, our phone, or our paper course guide. Now, this is quite flat here. I want you to think about this and elevate your thinking, no matter what level of golfer you are, because if you can plan, you can play better. So sometimes your laser will give you differences in slope. So what that means is, if it's playing uphill, it's going to play a little bit longer than it actually suggests. And if it's downhill, it's going to play a little bit shorter than it suggests. Now don't worry if you don't have that function, you can sort of use the word guesstimate. So if it's a little bit down, take a few yards off. It's a little bit uphill, add a few yards. Also, I want you to laser the trouble. So you can see on the side of the screen here what we've got. We've got a bunker short left, bunker short right. Now, if that flag was sort of tight up against either of these bunkers, we would know where we were playing to. Right now, it's sort of in the middle of the green and, well, we can go straight at it. But what I want you to think about here is the wind again, where the trouble is, and choose your shot wisely. So you've now made those decisions, haven't you? You can see on the side of the screen, we've got the trouble short and the back of the green and long being actually safe as houses. So I'm going to take one more club than I need to. I've got 175 yards to the flag, 165 yards to get over those bunkers. So why not take one more? Don't try and hit that shorter one and hit it out his boots and you don't quite get it. You're going to end up in that bunker and that's a disaster. Worst case scenario, I've got a simple chip from the back of the green, which is a lot easier to manage than a tough bunker shot, I think. So I'm making a smart decision here, making my miss bigger and taking those bunkers right out of play. Be good. Not bad. Back right, over that bunker, but that's a prime example really. Didn't quite get it, but I still went over that bunker and I'm safe as houses on the green. So just want to summarise this in sort of 3 key words here right now. Let's summarise this. You're going to lazy your trouble, first thing you do, no matter if it's from the tee or you hit into a green. You're then going to start checking into account where the wind is. Get your yardage to your flag, and then you can pull your shot away in full confidence that you know exactly where your trouble is and you're going to be in the best situation, around about the right area as best you can be. Thanks so much for watching, and I really do hope, well I don't hope, I know this will help you lower your scores.